Inside the Grayson County Historical Society, there's a piece of American history you might not expect to find. A dress owned by First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt. It's a connection to Southwest Virginia Laura Bryant with the Grayson County Historical Society is proud to share.
It's interesting to see that tie-in to Grayson County from one of the president's wives.
In 1933, shortly after her husband FDR took office, Eleanor Roosevelt took a trip to the Whitetop Music Festival in Grayson County.
She was invited and she came.
But her connection to Southwest Virginia goes back further than that.
Eleanor's father would come to Abingdon to have a retreat and get out of the heat of the city. So Eleanor knew about the area. She also would travel at some with him because he invested in some of the woodlands around here.
After the festival, a Grayson County teacher wrote to the White House, hoping to snag a piece of what she already knew at the time would become history.
There was an enterprising teacher, a Mrs. Withrow, who wrote to Eleanor and asked if she could have the dress that Eleanor wore. Mrs. Withrow was a school teacher, and she wanted to use it as a fundraiser to raise money to support her little one-room school.
To her surprise, the White House responded.
The secretary, Mrs. Roosevelt, wrote back and said Mrs. Roosevelt would like to keep the dress and wear it a few more times before she gave it away. We will contact you when that is and send you the dress.
Years passed and the dress was all but forgotten, until one day the secretary wrote back.
The dress that Mrs. Roosevelt actually wore is not available. Would you be interested in another one?
The dress was passed down through the teacher's family and eventually was given to the Grayson County Historical Society. Today, it remains one of the museum's most unique artifacts. A reminder of Eleanor Roosevelt's visit to Whitetop and the persistence of a small-town teacher who simply decided to ask.